I'm here for anyone that may be experiencing a little bit of burnout because they keep forgetting about themselves. And I'm just here to tell you little actions every single day build up over time. And after a while, you're going to have some non negotiables and you're going to have these boundaries in place. And it's not like you're going to have to say, oh, this is a boundary. I'm sorry, I'm not available for that anymore. No, it's how you carry yourself and it's your habits and it's how you express yourself. Burnout isn't only about being tired, it is emotional depletion from overextending yourself on a consistent basis. If you feel like you may be overthinking about how others feel, maybe overgiving, maybe people pleasing, or even if it's a lack of time for yourself because you feel like you need to put your stuff to the side to make sure that person is good, there is a hidden cost of being hyper aware of everyone but yourself. Boundaries are really going to help you in this moment. It's going to help you decide what you're no longer available for. And once you let go of that control of, trying to control everyone else's narrative except for yours, you're going to start to see how a lot of that heaviness is going to lift from you. You're not going to feel so reactive. You're going to be a lot more intentional with how you create and what you do with your time. You're going to want to take notice on who and what is getting your energy and who is getting your time. So instead of saying to yourself, why did they do that to me? Why would they say that? Why would they react this way? Ask yourself, why am I still giving this my energy? Why am I still giving them my time? This will lead you to protect your mental bandwidth like it's a limited resource because it is. By focusing on taking control of your narrative, that means what's going on in your mind, what's going on in your body, what's going on in your inner world is going to benefit you in a way where your peace will be your responsibility. It has nothing to do with how your plans have gotten changed. It has nothing to do with how so and so spoke to you or how others may conduct their lives. It shouldn't be able to impact you. And I think that's what I find important about this inner work is that it's going to build this like thick layer of resiliency. You are so aware of your triggers and how you respond and all these different things that you're just going to be impenetrable. And there is nothing that can get in the way of you and your peace. Burnout isn't a badge of honor. I know a lot of us have seen our family members, like our parents, work hard, work their bodies down into the ground, have multiple jobs at once to give their family a life that they never had. And while I find it to be valiant that they did that for us, and thank you for leading us and helping us have a roof over our head and food in the refrigerator. Working and working and working and not letting your body have any rest and is going to lead to what? It's going to lead to us feeling like guilty when we want to take a seat, guilty if we want to take a nap, if we want to set back a little bit, if we want to take the day off, if we want to invest a little bit more in ourselves. You start to question, should I do this? It goes against what we've been taught. But as long as we're aware that that culture, that hustle culture of just going until the wheels fall off isn't really going to work with us anymore, it's going to lead to that burnout. When you stop trying to manage everyone around you, and this could go with your partner. Maybe you want them to eat healthier. Maybe you want them to treat you a certain way. Maybe you notice that they're exhausted, so you want to make their lives easy proof, to the point where you're putting your needs to the side. Going back to sacrificing yourself and your needs and your wants. I understand that it is helpful for us to be there for our partners and try to uplift them and make their lives easy, but not to the extent where we are starting to um, pick our dreams apart, where you aren't investing maybe so much time in your health. You're so focused on what they're doing with their mind, their body, and their time that you completely forget about yours. And what happens? 5 years go by, 10 years go by, and what happens? What is the state of your body? What is the state of your mind? The stronger we are within ourselves, the more that we invest in ourselves, the better that we feel. Not only who's going to feel that? Our children are going to feel that. Our loved ones are going to feel that. And maybe that's going to inspire them and encourage them to maybe eat a little healthier, or maybe take more time to keep the house cleaner, because it feels good to not have so much clutter. There's so many different ways that this can be interpreted. I know all of us are different. We all have different experiences, but right now my main concern is having boundaries so you don't lead to burnout. Because when we consistently experience burnout, what are you going to feel? You're going to feel low self-worth. You're going to feel absolutely exhausted. There's going to be no room for creativity in your mind. You're not going to feel open and free. You're going to feel caged. You're going to feel lethargic. You're going to wake up and you're going to experience the same thing over and over and over again. And just know that you don't owe anyone your energy and your time.